Hello everyone, welcome to my channel CAT by Nagendra. In this tutorial, we are going to create this part design with using Boolean operations. Now, let me enter into here new part by using start. Then, as already we know, we have seen or we have discussed about Boolean operation introduction in before tutorial. Now let's create this part by using Boolean operations. So for that, first we need to start with base. As we can see here, we are going to start this exactly at center part. If you observe this properly part design, we are having here symmetric object. So it means whatever the shape we are having on one side, same shape we are having on opposite side also. So in this condition, just we can create off section, entire thing, and we can make it here mirror. Now to create this, we need to start with base. I am considering this center part as base, which is having diameter of 60. It should be make total width of 20. So as we know, we are doing only half section. Just I'll create one circle with a diameter of 60 and just I'll make pad of 20 by 2, only 10 mm. For that, let me go for sketch on this top plane. So as we can see, just I'll click on this top plane. Material should be added in up and down direction. So let me go for sketch on this top plane and let me say OK. Then we need one circle here with a diameter of 60. Just I'll create one circle with center point as origin, which is having diameter of 60. Exit workbench. I'll make this pad. Total width we are having 20. So we are making only half section 10 mm. Now under this part, we are having part body. Under part body, one single operation we have created. While using this Boolean operation, only single operation should be done under a single body. Now, one operation we have finished under part body. So before going for next operation, we need to go for insert and we need to insert one body. Let's say OK. Then one more sketch we want on this top plane. As we can see, whatever the sketch we are going to create now, sketch 2 is coming under body 2. Now we need this one, this outer shape we want. So to create that, here outer circle dimension we are having radius of 40. Then upper circle radius we are having radius of 35. Distance between this center point to this center point, vertically we are having here 100 mm. Let me create here two circles, one here, one more here. By using constraint, dimension for this we are having radius of 40. Then dimension for upper one we are having radius of 35. Dimension between this point to this one we are having here length of 100. Then as we can see, we are having one curvature here which is having radius of 90, tangent to this, tangent to this. So directly we can go here with corner with no trim. We should not trim extra elements between this to this in this direction with radius of 90. Same curve we need on opposite direction, just we'll make it mirror with reference to this, like this. Then by using quick trim, just we will trim this unwanted materials to make it a single closed profile. As we can check here, ISO constraint, sketch analysis geometry, it is a single closed profile. Just exit workbench. This one we are having here with width of 20 mm. Let me make this pad with height of 20 like this. Now under body 2 we have completed one operation. So after completion of single operation under separate body, we need to apply here Boolean operations. For that, this addition of material should be added to this base. So on body 2 mouse right click, we can go here with the last option. So here we can go with assemble or else we can go with add. So if we don't want any confusion, to add material we can go for add. If you want to remove material, we can go for remove directly. Now just I'll go here with add. As we can see that entire this pad 2 will be added to base. It means, let me go back. and let me explain in detail. If I hide this part body, we are able to hide only this base part. Why? Because only pad 1 is available under this part body, but pad 2 is separate body here. So at end what we need, the result means all body should be under part body. If we hide part body, entire thing should get hidden. Now let me show this. Then just I'll apply here Boolean. I need to add like this. Now if I hide part body, entire thing is going to hide. So at end we need to get this result. If we hide part body, entire thing should be hidden. Then next we'll go here with the cylinder part. For that, again I'll insert one body. Then I'll go for sketch on this top face. We are having one circle here with a diameter of 40. Let me create one circle here. Dimension for this we are having diameter of 40. Then relation between these two circles we are having here, concentricity, same center point, exit workbench. We need to make the pad with a length of 50. Let me make here pad of 50 like this. Again, after completion of single operation under separate body, just I'll go for body 3, mouse right click. We'll go for last option. We'll make it here add. So that also we have added to the part body. Again insert one more body. Let's say okay. Now let me create here this teeth shape. For that we need to go for sketch on this top face. Why? Because we need to create teeth profile from there itself. Now teeth shape they have given here detailed view with reference to B. So you can see here detailed view of B is available here for us. Here detailed view of B. Total N we are having 20 teeth with a length of 3 mm with a height of 2.5 with inclination of 45 degrees. Total we need to create 20 teeth. Here depth they have not specified. We'll consider some 15 mm. So to create teeth profile, let me create a excuse me. Let me project this circle to create that proper circular shape. Then by using profile, just I'll create one inclined line like this. Again by using quick trim, just we'll trim this unwanted element. We need only this shape. By using constraint, we'll apply relation between line to line. We need here allow symmetry with reference to the central axis. Then length for this we are having here 3. Dimension from this to this we are having height of 2.5. Angle between these two we are having inclination of 45 degrees like this. So this is the teeth shape what we want. Then exit workbench. Just I'll make it fit. We'll make this pocket. This pocket depth should be specified here, but they have not specified there. Let me take some 15 mm depth. Then same this pocket. Total we are having here 20 teeth. Directly we can go here with circular pattern. I'll keep it here complete crown with a total 20 teeth with reference to the central axis. Just I'll select this cylinder like this and let's say okay like this. Then with all this teeth shape we need to remove material here. So to remove that material, on body 4 mouse right click, we can go here with remove option. Why? Because we need to remove material with the teeth shape. Just I'll go here with remove. Properly that material will be removed with that drawn shape. Then again I'll insert one more body. Then we'll go here with this pocket which is having depth of 10 mm with these different shapes. Just I'll go for sketch on this top face. So here one curve we are having here radius of 30. One more curve we are having here radius of 22.5. Let me create here two circles like this. By using constraint, dimension for inner one we are having radius of 22.5. Dimension for outer one we are having radius of 30. So just let me give here radius of 30 like this. Then if you observe properly, two vertical lines are there which is having width of 10 mm gap. So let me create one vertical line here like this. Same line we need this side. I will make it mirror with reference to this. By using constraint, length between this to this we are having here width of 10 like this. Then by using quick trim, I will trim this unwanted elements. Same similar to this vertical position, horizontally also we are having detailed view of C. As you can see, two lines are there with height of 10. Let me create one horizontal line here. We'll make mirror with this. Again, I'll select these two lines. I'll mirror with reference to this vertical line. By using constraint, dimension between these two lines also we are having width of 10. Again, I'll go for quick trim. We'll trim these unwanted elements. Then this shape we need to create. As we can see, if you observe properly, we are having one curvature here. This curvature radius will be equal to this outer circle, which is having radius of 35. So for that, let me create one circle here on this top, and relation between this circle to outer circle, we need here coincidence. Coincidence is nothing but always like it will be with equal dimension and it will come with the same reference center point like this. So already we are having radius of 35. Same circle we need one more. So directly if we make coincidence, it will come with same center point with same dimension. Then same curvature we need one more with a gap of 10 mm. Directly we can go here with offset. For this curve in this direction, use tab to jump into offset. We'll give here offset of 10 mm. Same curvature we want opposite side also. Just we'll make it mirror with reference to this. Then by using quick trim, just we will trim these unwanted elements like this. This also we don't want. This also we don't want. But once if I trim this extra element, here it is showing over defined. Why? Because already we are giving here 10 mm distance and we are applying relation between this to this tangency here. So this dimension it will show more. Just delete that pink color dimension as it is showing over constraint like this. Now properly we will get here ISO constraint sketch. If I go for sketch analysis and geometry, all three profiles we got closed profiles. Then exit workbench, we need to make this pocket. Here pocket depth we are having 10 mm. Let me give here 10 mm like this. So now just if I go for Boolean operation with that shape, material will be removed properly. But one thing we need to remember here, this edges we are having fillets. So if you want to apply fillet like this, it is very difficult to select this proper edges. So what we can do in alternate way means, just let me go back by using Ctrl+Z. Just we did here pocket. Now after completion of operation, before going to apply Boolean, just if I hide this part body, everything will get hidden except this body 5. Now easily we can select this edges and we can apply fillets. Now let me apply these two edges with radius of 10 by using fillet. This edge and this edge we need radius of 10. Then as we can see, the small edges, all vertical radius for pockets we are having 3 mm. So this vertical edges for all pockets we need to apply here radius of 3 mm. Now let me select all these edges properly like this. Just I'll rotate and I'll select this remaining edges. We need here radius of 3 like this. Then just we can show again this part body. Now if we apply Boolean operation properly, that fillet material also will be removed like this. Now next we are having here undimensioned radius of 2. It means wherever we are able to see these double lines, there everywhere we need to apply here with radius of 2. As you can see on top face, again entire this thing we are having double line, downside also we are having double line. Now let me go for again fillet for this face, and inside also we need to select. Let me create this by selecting all this face and all these edges like this with radius of 2 mm like this. So here one thing you need to observe that whenever you are going to add or remove material, then only you need to insert body. For this dress up features and for holes, you should not use body. Why? Because if you want to create any fillets or holes, we need some proper support with reference to existing elements. So if we create separate body, we are not able to use this existing supports. So only for dress up features and holes, you should not insert body. Only for adding or removing material only we need to insert separate bodies, and we need to perform the individual operations. Now all addition of material done, all removal of material done, all dresser features done. At last we'll go here with holes. One hole we are having here with a diameter of 30, exactly center of this. So just we need one hole, center of this curvature from this face, diameter we want here 30, depth should be up to next, let's say, okay. Then if you observe properly, for this hole also we are having fillet. So again let me apply for fillet for this hole with radius of 2 mm, let's say okay. Then next we'll go here with this last hole M20. M20 is nothing but metric thread of 20. It means it is not a normal hole. We are having here one threaded hole. For that, just we need one hole, center of this curvature from this face. Here I will go for threaded definition. We need here threaded. Then we need here thick pitch, which is having size of M20. Just select M20. Then thread depth also I will give equal to hole depth. Let me give here 70, same equal to this hole depth like this, and let's say okay. So properly one threaded hole with size of M20 will be created like this. Now entire these elements we need here downside. Directly we can select this part body, and entire thing when we can make it here mirror with a reference to this face. Once if I click on this face, as you can see, entire thing is getting mirrored like this. And if you observe properly here in specification tree, same model if you do normally with pad, pocket and all different individual options, this specification tree length will be very more. But if you see here, if we are going with Boolean operations, we are able to see only add, remove like that. So that length also will be reduced, and easy to find which operation done where it is and where exactly it is located like this. So just I'll go for part body properties, and let me apply some color for this like this. So in this way you can create like these complex models with the help of Boolean operations. Thanks for watching. Keep supporting. If any doubts you have regarding this, please let me know in comment box.